Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a low speed maneuvering video. I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do for this video, so I'm gonna be making it up as I go. Not the maneuvering part, but I mean just how I'm gonna lay out the video and what to talk about. A lot of bikers have told me that you don't need low speed maneuvering. But if you look at all the pros, and if you go to any motorcycle school or any books or any professional motorcycle videos or books or whatnot, or just people, they will tell you that that is the true test to see if you are a skilled rider, to be able to ride low speed. And that is what my instructor taught me as well. Anybody can ride a motorcycle going fast. It's made to stand itself up and go straight. If you can leave the throttle on at let's say 100 kilometers per hour and get off perfectly, the bike should be able to just go straight for a while without crashing. The only reason it will crash is because it won't be able to turn and it'll probably hit something. So that being said, when do you use low speed maneuver? Usually in parking lots, tight corners, to maneuver out of things. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is parking lot, to be honest. Or to just show off, or in a test, motorcycle school test or something. But yeah, to do that, you have to ride the clutch. And a lot of people are scared to ride the clutch because of what they've been told. If you ride manual on a car, riding the clutch is bad. That's what they tell you, and it is for the car. It'll ruin the clutch and make abnormal wears. But on a motorcycle, it's got correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe all motorcycles have a wet clutch, and lots of friction will not cause it to heat up, whereas a dry clutch will heat up and it'll wear it down and break it. So yeah, you ride the clutch, and riding the clutch just means having it at the friction zone that I talked about in my earlier videos on how to ride the motorcycle and whatnot. For my bike, this is the clutch lever, and it's right before I completely let go. It's like right here. This is where the friction zone is. It's where the gears engage. All of it up here does nothing. Alright, so right here is the friction zone where you will feel the nudge of the gears getting engaged, moving, and the RPMs will drop at the friction zone. And to ride the clutch, you're gonna have the lever at the friction zone constantly, while giving just a slight throttle if you need it. Usually you're gonna be able to just move the bike by being in the friction zone. As long as you don't completely let it out, then you'll just kind of nudge it and stall it. But just being at the friction zone should be able to move the bike, and give it a little throttle if you need to move a little bit more. Let go if you don't. And what to do for me, I think it's called like the snake or something. They have a bunch of pylons, not so far apart, maybe like a meter or maybe even less. Just quite a bit of them, and you would snake your way around them. And to do that, you have to do low speed maneuver, and like really slow. You could walk faster than that speed, and it's really hard to ride a bike at that speed without dropping it. If you do lose control, just brake and then put your foot down, and then you'll be stabilized again. Slow speed maneuvering, what else is there to cover for that? For me to do the snake, I actually had it at a constant slight throttle, like so there's no throttle here, but there's no throttle yet, so right here, no throttle, and then I just put tiny bit throttle like that, like barely noticeable, tiny throttle, but have it constantly there while riding the friction zone or the clutch. But whenever I needed to slow down or speed up, I controlled that by using my rear brakes. When you press the rear brakes while you're in the friction zone and riding clutch, you'll slow down, but it won't stall unless you completely stop. When you let go of the brakes, even though you didn't do anything to the throttle, it'll start picking back up again. So I'll show that to you. Hopefully you'll be able to see my hands being at a constant throttle with the friction zone, and then the only thing you won't see is my foot. But if you notice that I'm gonna be moving forward or slowing down, that's all due to my rear brakes. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna test out my new suction mount. So let's try that out. So I hope that video helped somewhat. Let me know if you need it more clarified or need it more clear. I'll do my best to make another video. Yeah, the whole time I was just at the friction zone, gave it just a tiny bit of gas, and RPM was like just over 1, I think it was 1,000, and I slowed down and sped up using my rear brakes. They're not like really strong brakes, so if you really need to slow down, you have to actually push it down all the way. But yeah, give it a go in an open parking lot like this, preferably one that's not like all bendy and crazy and steep here, just a flat one with no gravel. But yeah, hope you found this useful. Thanks.